everyone. Mike Joy, Darrell Waltrip, and Fox Sports welcoming you to tonight's coverage of the Capital City from Richmond.
Mike, most of the drivers consider this track to be their favorite. They love racing here in spaces that you have in the corners, kind of get 2 or 3 wide. It's fast, but not too fast. Close, yeah, maybe too close.
Or that curving front straightaway.
It does, Mike. It wears you out. This place is a lot more physical than it looks like.
When they started here in the early 50s, this was a half-mile dirt track. Now at 3/4 of a mile with a looping front straightaway, many drivers say this is the perfect combination of short track and super speedway. Let's find out.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our NASCAR 15 season here. This is race number 9 at the Richmond Raceway. We're back in the Mountain Dew machine here at Richmond as Dill's trying to get a win at a short track here where we have struggled mightily the past couple of weeks. Martinsville, we managed to somehow bring home 5th place. Bristol, we finished all the way down in 38th. Had a very tough day. Now here we're green at Richmond and we're already banging into cars. Oh, almost in the wall right there. Seeing Kurt Busch. Now here comes Clint Boyer and Vickers. We're being banked 3 and 4 wide through the corner. Everyone's slamming into us in every which way. We don't know where to go. We're slamming to Kurt Busch. He's in the wall. We get hit again. And just like that, we're going all the way from our top 10 starting spot all the way down to 24th already. And we're still hitting cars. And now we're getting into Regan's with Jordan. And now we're all going up the track. Into 3 and 4. Everybody's here. Now we're sideways. More contact slamming into everybody. The struggle is real right now here. And now we're just going to dump Jeb Burton into 3 and 4. And the caution's out again as we spin Michael McDowell out afterwards and spike a huge accident. As you see right there, we were just getting beat, man. I had no clue what was going on there. And so we just send the 26. And you see McDowell, myself, multiple others going around. And so we're going to stay out on the racetrack. Restart back here in 33rd, try to get a grip of ourselves and try to make a comeback happen here in this race. And a quick little note, you notice the audio will mostly be desynced for most of the race, but I tried to fix it as best I could to get it somewhere close to where it should be. Oh, now we're hard on the wall out of turn 2. We got turned by Ty Dillon, and now cars are going everywhere. We're slamming the 43 and the 46. Guys are going to now we just send it off hard in the 3-4 into the wall. Almirola and Ty Dillon as we make an aggressive move right there to try to move our way up into the race lead. Pushing hard, and now we're going sideways, almost into the pits there, racing McDowell by the way. Now we're really sliding out of the groove here, trying to take this 40th position away. Now into the corner, we're going to get hit by Bobby Lagbani and up into Michael and around. We're going to save it. We're both going to save it somehow. And that bounces off cars. We're slideways here. We're slamming into the 43. And we are just having another painful experience here at a short track. Trying to get there. Now we hit the 43, and there he goes. He's done. That is a caution. The 43 down the roll hard in the wall, and now bang, we slam the wall and Ty Dillon afterwards right there. Just the car's handling is not right, and we just drilled the 43. And so we're going to need wholesale adjustments on the pit stop coming up as we need them desperately, boys. So here we are. Back in the way on lap 8:33 to go. We are now in dead last, so rock bottom. That means we can only go up from here. And there goes Justin Allgaier. We sent him up the wall. Now we got another car up there on the wall. That was Kevin Harvick. We're sliding. Here comes the Biff and Cole Witt. They're trying to make passes on us. We're banging into cars. And oh, now we're going to get turned. We're going to get spun into the corner by Tony Stewart. And just like that, we go right back to 42nd. And the struggle continues. This is just painful to experience right now around this racetrack. So now we try to get back to my line. Now we're going to, still going to bang the wall there, even though we were checking up big time, trying to avoid doing that. But regardless, it is no good. We slam into the wall. And of course, we are damaged from that. But now we're okay. Now we drive back by Bobby Labonte here on lap 10. Moving to 41st, send him up the racetrack, start to gain some confidence, and accelerating off the corner, still a little bit in the wall right there in the back of Colway. He's getting to us. I'm not too happy about that. But there we made some contact right there, and once again we hit the apron that sends up the racetrack a little bit next to the 3 and 4, but we have full confidence now. We go full in the throttle, and we're trying to get our way back up to the front now. Kyle Larson, fastest lap of the race. Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin battling for the lead right now as we're stuck back here in 40th, struggling. Now we're into the wall again, hard. Significant contact out of turn 2 into the outside wall. Trying to get every position we can here. Richmond on the apron, continuing to struggle back here to barely hold on to 40th position. This is This is just tough. And now we move on to 2 laps later, lap 14. We just put down the fastest lap of the race, and now we're gonna make 4 wide pass on the inside on Harvick and F1 Chase. Now we're banging into each other. Oh, more contact. Somehow we save that car. We're slamming into each other, slamming into the wall, slamming into everything here. We're trying to hang on, and we're just, oh, there goes the 4. Harvick bounces off the wall. Big contact there. Now we're going to go underneath Michael McDowell as we try here to make the moves. And then we got Teddy up there, McDowell underneath us. But we're 34th, and we get on the gas exit of the corner to pull ahead of McDowell and clear him into 3 and 4. A great move from ourselves there. Really making everything work here as now we chase down Ty Dillon and Michael Waltrip as we now move our way through here into 33rd place. Now going up on Danica for 32nd. It's got a little tight there on the high side out of 2, but maintained 33rd over Ty Dillon. And now we're going to go 3 wide in the corner inside of Danica there, 2 wide for 32nd. We take that position, and now we try to get 31st from Michael Waltrip. As Brad Keselowski now leads this race with 24 to go, as we're making a nice little charge here, finding our way back up to the front of the field, trying to chase down Chase Elliott for 30th, and we will bounce off the wall but get around Chase. We're now in the top 30, running in 30th. Cars are starting to make some green flag pit stops here. I believe Chase Elliott, a couple others here at the back coming down pit road, as we now try to reel in Eric Almirola, who's up there in the 29th position. As now I'm on lap 20. We finally get by some more cars to pit in. We're finally reeling in Trevor Bayne and Eric Almirola. Got something working for us as we try to get back into contention for this. And we're going to slam the 6 as cars are pitting, and around goes Trevor Bayne. We're sideways. We hold on to it, and the caution is out here at Richmond once again here as we just trying to get everything in the corner and just absolutely sent Trevor Bayne. And he sends us sideways, but we hold on to it. Good car control right there, as we could have had the strategy work for us, but grateful that we were able to pit anyhow. And so now here we are back underway here with 19 to go on lap 22. We're going to restart 28th and already be making moves here on the restart up just about now in the top 25. Into turn 1, 2, aggressive, and into the back of Casey Mears, up always into us, and there he goes hard into the wall behind us. The caution is out again. A huge hit for Mears, among others. And so there we just gave him a big bump, and he washes up the track, and there he goes off of Ryan Blaney into Yaley, and they crash into the wall. And we are going to stay out here as we didn't sustain any damage. We're going to restart here in 23rd as Jimmy Johnson continues to lead this race with 17 laps to go. We now try to make something happen on the inside of Martin Truex Jr. and really sailing off into the back of Vickers there, using up Paul Menard and more. And here's Carl Edwards. We're 4 wide through the corner, but we make a pass happen. We're now in the top 20. We are really starting to make a charge now. It seems the adjustments we made a couple of pit stops ago are working, as now we can really hold on to some grip, and we're hanging in, making our way back up through the field here with 16 to go in 17th place. Now, can't quite get the Vickers back bumper yet. Hold on to it, trying to block Regan Smith. We're going to almost hit the wall. That's an incredible save. And now we're going to dive it into 3 and 4 underneath a bunch of cars there. Underneath Vickers and Larson for 15th. And we're going to make that pass work as we continue to move through the field now. Catching up to the back of Joey Logano and Clint Boyer. We go by them here into the corner, fighting for 13th with Boyer. He goes up the track. We are going to give him a bump there as we get into Joey Logano. And now we send it underneath Ricky Stenhouse and Kyle Busch into 3 and 4. Oh, keeping it off of each other, but now we're getting into each other. 3 wide for 12th place. Boyer has the line, but now 14 to go. We move past him and now past Kyle Busch to try to go into 11th. That's not quite going to work. Now we're back 3 wide in the middle in between Boyer and Stenhouse. And oh, Boyer's in the wall. We're getting turned. And we save it, and they're crashing behind us. The caution's out once again as we get punted afterwards. As it looks like we just ran Boyer out of room. He hit the wall and around. He went right in front of Truex and Kenseth, and Boyer goes for a spin. And that'll cost him his track position. Unfortunate for Boyer. Just really ran him out of room there. So we're going to stay on the racetrack here, restart up here in 11th place with 12 laps to go. We're going to try to make something happen as we go 4 wide into 1 and 2, sending underneath Ryan Newman, send him up the track, and we get bumped to the side, and Kyle Larson's just going to straight up wreck us, and there he goes. And we save it, but Larson, deservedly so, just got junked, and we get into Denny Hamlin afterwards, showing displeasure for, of course, last race at Bristol. Not too happy about the way he was racing us there. So here, Larson just drives through us and gets himself turned. I mean, Kyle Busch got drilled in the wall, and then you see Ty Dillon going around back there. But Larson almost the same spot. Boyer spun, goes around here, coming out of the exit of 2. And so we're going to stay out, try to make something happen again here. We're going to restart with 10 laps to go. We're going to be in the top 5 restart there. Now we're 4th. Diving either, we're going to go 3 wide for the lead into 1 and 2, really getting off in there, into Keselowski, Kate there in the wall, and we're going to turn in the wall, and we are crashing hard behind us. Everybody holds on to it into the corner, racing Allgaier, and we're going to get clipped by Jeff Gordon. We're going to hold on to it, but we are going to check up big time, trying to avoid hitting the wall, and here comes the whole field. We're just dropping down like we did earlier, and there goes Ty Dillon, and there we go. We're wrecking hard. Big hits here into 1 and 2. With 10 to go, the big one strikes at Richmond. And we are going to lose all that track position. We fought so hard for us. We just cleared ourselves on Ty Dillon, sent him, and the whole pack went. And Kurt Busch up in the air, up into the catch fence. Oh my goodness, Kurt Busch is into the catch fence here late in the going. Of course, we're going to come down. We need some repairs to the right front. We're going to get fresh tires, full tank of gas, and now we're going to be back underway with 7 to go in 35th. We would have to gain 34 spots and 7 laps. This would be a miracle comeback as we really sail off into 1 and 2. A great move. They're already nearly up in the top 25 movement, and now we're getting used up, and cars are slamming. Oh, we're hard on the wall. There goes everybody. They are crashing behind us hard. 8th caution of the night here in Richmond as the chaos continues. So here's for Chase Elliott. His cars were spinning. Chase Elliott's the first one to go around, but Allgaier, Tony Stewart went crashing as well. And everyone back here just a lot of Hendrick cars running rough tonight here in Richmond. And we're going to keep around the racetrack here with that damage, restarting in 23rd with just 5 laps to go. The whole inside lane checked up as a golden opportunity for us as we sail it off into 1 and 2. And just like that, we are up inside the top 15. We're going to use up Stenhouse here, and we're going to find our way down the backstretch somehow up into the top 10 in 9th place, going by Kurt Busch. What a charge we have made here at Richmond with just 4 laps to go. McMurray's leading the race. We now get back by Kurt Busch, and I sail by Colwitt and Gilliland into 1 and 2. We're now fighting for the 7th position, and we're going to use Gilliland up right there, and we're going to get our way up into 7th as we're really making it happen here. Is it possible? Can we make the comeback happen? Now we're going to go on the inside of Truex for 6th place, and we are going to be side by side with him, and not quite clear yet here. With 3 to go, we clear Truex now. Now we go by Ty Dillon to get into the 5th place and try to get back by Logano for 4th as we clear the 33. Truex applying pressure now underneath Logano, heading into 3 and 4 for 4th, and we send it in. We give Regan Smith the bumper, and now Logano back alongside of us, but we're going to get the momentum, and we will be 4th here at the line with 2 to go. Kevin Harvick leads at Richmond, but we are on the charge. 3 wide into turn 1 and 2 for 2nd place. What a move. And we're going to shuffle Regan Smith and McMurray out. Now we are clear for 2nd here, and it's just about chasing down Harvick. Into 3 and 4, we send it and give Harvick a big shot there into 3 and 4. And now here we go. It's going to be a last lap battle for the win. White flag, final laps of my Credit One Bank at Richmond. And into the back of Harvick, contact, hits into the wall. We put Harvick in the wall for the lead and the win on the last lap, and we are holding on for dear life here over Joey Logano, who has found his way into 2nd through the final corner. Here at Richmond, the insane comeback's going to happen, and we win at Richmond somehow. What a comeback as we use the bumper on Kevin Harvick on the last lap to get the win. Unbelievable. And let the burnouts begin as we're going to burn it down here, celebrating an unbelievable victory with an incredible comeback. I mean, I was even shocked when this happened. I can't believe it still. We somehow made our charge all the way pretty much through the entire field in those last 2 restarts. We really gained 22 spots on that last restart of the race. And I came right down to turn 1 and 2 the last lap. We get in the back of Harvick, and he loses control. Up in the wall he goes. And we are now the ones celebrating here, doing donuts in the infield. And Harvick is, of course, damaged on pit road as we finish up the burnout. And we're going to head to Victory Lane to celebrate with the crew. See, there we are your winners. And review the race results. Of course, we are your winner. Joey Logano, your runner-up. Regan Smith, an insane third-place finish. Kevin Harvick goes from possibly winning this race to finishing 4th. McMurray rounds out your top 5. Then Truex, Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, Clint Bowyer, and Austin Dillon round out your top 10 at Richmond. Then Casey Kane, Ty Dillon, David Gillen, Kyle Busch, Greg Biffle the top 15. Then Newman, Vickers, Jimmy, Bobby Labonte, and Kyle Larson the top 20. You see Denny Hamlin finishes 23rd. Allmendinger 24th. Tony Stewart down in 25th. Carl Edwards 28th. Stenhouse in 30th. You got Kent's at 32nd. Our points leader rival Keselowski all the way down in 33rd. That's good for us. Blaney, a race winner, 34th. And you see Josh Wise bringing up the caboose as usual. And so we bring home an incredible comeback win here at Richmond by leading only the last lap. That's all you got to do. Just one lap, you got to lead. It's the last one. And now you view the standings where we extend our points lead now by about 37 over Kyle Larson. Jamie McMurray is now up there in the points. Brad Keselowski's tied with Kyle Larson. These guys are up in contention. So Regan Smith somehow is up good in the points. Kevin Harvick, Bowyer, Carl Edwards. You got Brian Vickers, Joey Logano, Stenhouse, Stewart, Kurt Busch, Gordon, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Truex right in the playoff mix for the chase. So as you see, we go through the standings here. Jimmy Johnson trying to make his way back up through the playoff grid. Casey Kane still struggling mightily. Blaney outside the top 30 in points. Down there in 33rd with that one win right now. That does not put him in the chase. Opens up a spot for another driver. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.